Introducing the latest cutting-edge light from Phantom, the PhotoBio MX, an LED like no other. PhotoBio MX is designed specifically to increase crop yields and maximize growth. This 680-watt fixture delivers 15% more light to your canopy while using 35% less power versus DEs. The high-efficiency, contiguous circuit board delivers unparalleled light uniformity to the canopy so your crop flourishes. The PhotoBio MX advanced performance stems from its innovative S4 spectrum. It is a highly efficient full spectrum with a healthy red-to-blue ratio to drive photosynthesis and penetrates deeper into the canopy, triggering desirable photomorphogenic responses to give you the vigorous growth and optimized flower development you're looking for. The MX is strategically designed to keep diode temperatures low to keep your yields high. The heavy-duty aluminum alloy structure features 4 6-inch wide heat sinks recessed 3/4 inches below the frame, allowing heat to dissipate and the fixture to breathe. It's that kind of thoughtful design, backed by extensive testing, that results in a high-performance fixture with rock-solid reliability. The PhotoBio MX is a slim-profiled fixture with a remote-capable driver, providing flexibility that not all LED fixtures have, so you can customize it to fit your situation and goals. And mounting the driver below the fixture leaves ample space to get more vertical plant growth. The PhotoBio MX LED provides high durability and increased flexibility to address your growing needs. It's rated IP65, lab verified to be liquid and dust resistant, creating a more dependable fixture. When paired with an ancillary controller like the Autopilot PX, the Photo Lock Control provides you with even more control capabilities for your light delivery. The new PhotoBio MX from Phantom. Extraordinary performance, extreme efficiency, exacting design. Power your grow with the new PhotoBio MX LED. Learn more at phantombio.com and hydrofarm.com.
What's up, Grow Fam? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Talk It Out Tuesday. I'm your host, Christopher Fisher, aka Purple Harez Gardens. Welcome. Today's date's March 26, 2024. The time is currently 6:35 p.m. What's going on with you guys this week? Before we get rolling, you guys usually know I jump right into like comments, hey, how you been and stuff. Tonight, I want to get a special quick announcement out of the way with somebody who's going to pop in for just a minute. Or get that announcement out of the way, and then we'll get rolling to the regular program. So without further ado, let's bring up the man backstage himself, Mr. Sir Steve-O. What's going on, bro?
What's up, Mr. Purple Harez? How's it going, my friend?
Busy. Just sitting here packing me up a cone for the show.
Oh, that's great, man. I got to say, you look great in that hoodie.
I like this one, man. This one's just the nicest one I think I've got from him. It's comfy, soft.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
know
yeah.
what?
What's your hat say? Is that a Carhartt? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a Carhartt fan. Me and my daughter love these hats. My daughter steals them. Every one I get, she steals. I had a gray one that I wore all the time, and I don't even know where that's at anymore.
Oh
Uh,
boy.
so when I was actually out on my last trip to Michigan, I hit up a Bass Pro Shops. I had to meet a guy to pick something up at a Bass Pro Shops there, and went inside. They had a clearance rack, and they had all kinds of different colors of these hats. So I was like, hell yeah, grab a couple new ones.
Yeah, it must be that time of the year to get rid of the winter inventory. So now's the time to jump on those prices. Yep.
I wear these though all summer long. You'll probably see me in this on this live if I'm in this room, because this AC over here, I keep it about 60, 65 in this room all the time. So even in July, I'll be rocking the hoodie and the hat.
Yeah, yeah. So that keeps your temperatures in your tent just slightly warmer than, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah. So if I want it like 76 or so in my tent, then I keep it about 65 in here. And then until it gets into the tent, exchanges with what's in there, and then sucks out the top. It needs to be cold out here.
Mhm. Yeah, I have an air conditioner in my grow room as well. My wife would open the door and go, "Man, it's so cold in here. You're crazy." I'm like, "Look at the temperature on the tent, though," and it would be 78 every time.
Yep. And right now, I don't have anything in this tent, but I have the controller hooked up with the probe inside, so it's still running a fan and sucking air through that tent, and it
Mhm.
tells me what the lung temperature is. And then in this one with my lights in it, like right now, it's 78, and it's like it's 68 on that controller. So it's 68 of the air moving around, and inside the tent with the lights, the heat, the humidifier, it's another 10 degrees hotter. So, and that's perfect for me, right where I want it. And I'll
Yeah,
be seeing those girls off here just a little bit later.
yeah. I mean, you have that great outdoor ability as well as the indoor ability, and that's what makes for one of those. Would they call you? Would you call yourself a craft grower as well as like a connoisseur? Would you say?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, I definitely pick like the strains that I pick this year after learning my lesson last season up there. Everything going out this year is matter of fact, I can give you the rundown real quick because I just sent it to Jerry earlier. So like a lot of my picks this year were heavy indica dominant strains. Nothing less, I think, than a 70-30 indica leaning. So that's going to help out for the shorter flower time, and just overall is what we're looking for: heavier indicas and a variety. And we like purples, so first of the list is the purple Urkel itself.
Well,
I've got a one that from Ebb and Flow Genetics, the Rip Bubba crossed with Below Zero. 2020 Mendocino, I got a Snow G. I got a Death Star Mom right now that I picked up from a guy here in Toledo, and that's an Ohio strain if you're hip. I got a Kosher Kush. I got Blueberry. We got Blue Cheese, Mighty Grape, Purple Punch OG, which is Purple Punch crossed with Larry OG. Tarantula Genetics Fighter Grease, more 2020 Snow Cane. The Blueberry Muffin was such a hit last year, I had to do it again this year. Exotic Genetics Peanut Butter and Chocolate, and then Stacy over Happy Hippie 365 at the Happy Hippies sent me freebies 2 of the Violent Monkey from Tarantula Genetic. So, and she actually said that was a tough one. She said that was a real finicky plant, but the 2 that she sent me, both of them popped. They're coming out of the ground now, and she just said, high heat, high humidity, and they'll be fine. And that's what we got rocking in the tent right now. So they're definitely happy little babies.
Yeah,
so I know you're in a rush. He told me before we went live, Tuesday is Wife Day, so I don't want to get you the wifey. I just wanted to bring him on because yesterday we kind of chatted real quick, just the 2 of us about, we chat every now and again, but last night you brought up an event that's coming up on the 30th. So
Saturday, yep.
You up tonight since we collabed on that a little bit. I wanted to bring you up tonight, let you kind of make that announcement, what it's for, who it's for, what's going on. And if anybody out there watching right now wants to get in on this, possibly with donations, you can reach out to me. You can reach out to Sir Steve-O. Either one of us will happily get that information passed along to where it needs to be. But go ahead, bro. I'll let you throw it out there.
Well, absolutely, man. I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to come up and talk about this tonight. It's pretty important, dear to my heart. And, your reaction once you found out is the reason why, one of the biggest reasons why I love this community. As soon as I mentioned to Chris what we were doing, he said, hey, how about I donate what we're going to call a Purple Hares goodie box. And if you guys know and have seen Chris's goodie boxes that have been donated on other things, that it's badass. And, there's going to be at least 6 pre-rolls and 2 half grams of wax in there as well. So get your bids in on that come Saturday when it's time, everybody. And, we also talked about we're going to do a combined effort here. Chris and I are going to send you guys to outer space. We're going to call it the outer space box. Let's just put it that way. I'd like to keep it that way. And it's something that will give you more details later, but it's definitely something you're going to want to bid on. And we have lots of great items. Wouldn't you say, Chris? I mean, we've got a lot of pieces. We've got BBCC is kicking in with some gear as well. Misfit Island is coming in.
Real quick, Steve-O, I know I'm not sure if a lot of the people, at least on, like, I know a lot of people are hit, but a lot of people might not.
Oh.
BBC, whatever it is.
Good point. BBCC is Brooklyn Boys Cannabis Company, everybody. So make sure you add the extra C on there if you're going to Google it, for sure. But and this event, by the way, I failed to mention because I've got on such a roll there, is for Kasia Lopez. She's been in this community a long time and has moderated and admined in so many of these cannabis groups. And I know that you guys all know her and love her. And she's fallen on some hard times, and she's a hard worker, and she is trying to get herself on her feet. So if we could just get her over that hump and get her out of the hotel that basically takes 3/4 of her money that she earns every week, we can get her into a place. Everything will be great, and Kasia will take it from there. And, she's special to us. So.
Yeah, man. And, if you're not hip with who Kasia is, I'm going to be 100% honest. She might not even really know who I am, but I know who she is. I've seen her. I've been on screen with her on a couple lives with Waylon and you, Steve-O. And, I don't really know her that well, but I know she's a part of the community. And, that's what the community is supposed to do, is come together and help each other out when they fall on hard times. So, yeah, like you said, not putting out too much of her personal information. She's currently stuck in a hotel, and the cost of the hotel is excessive for where the cost is right for where she's at in the country, but in that part of the country, it's higher. Everything's just higher out on the West Coast. But the cost of the hotel, if you're trying to pay that bill every week, $600-800, if that what you're paying to that hotel would be a huge chunk to put towards a down payment or a deposit somewhere, but you can't do that, because if you do that, you don't have your housing for another week. Yeah. So what we're trying to do is get her a little boost to get her some money and funds saved up as a boost, a little nest egg that she can put to the side to kind of get her that 1 or 2 weeks ahead. So, if we, we're not talking thousands of dollars. If we do, then awesome if we can. But, any little bit helps, whether it's $1, a donation, whatever you guys can do. At least come be partaking in the event. Even if you don't bid or help or get in on anything, just be there for support, showing love. And that's just as important. So.
Yep, sharing it out is absolutely, it's worth its weight in gold, especially. But you're right, Chris. If we can, she's looking into sharing a place with somebody, and if they can, just get that little bit ahead, man, they can get into the place, and everything will be smooth. So thanks everybody for listening. I really appreciate. It's kind of a, it was an unexpected thing that happened. So, I just wanted to give back and try to help her. We've got Mythic Genetics we're going to have. We've got, more and more coming in, like Mike Hood just said. We got more and more coming in every day. But yeah, I'm really excited about these, about your goodie box, and this this outer space box, as we're calling it, is going to be amazing as well, for sure.
For sure. So they're asking again already, where do we donate? If you want to donate anything to the event for that night, it's coming up quick, guys. Today's the 26th. The event is on the 30th. What time is it again?
It's at 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern, and it's on Saturday night. And it'll be broadcast on the island, on my profile, in my groups. Ohio's Friendly 420 is hosting, and you'll see it if you're scrolling, if you're in our community, for sure. But like Chris said, just coming in and sharing it out, helping us out, even if there's not something that you can bid on. But if you do want to give a donation ahead of time or something like that, you can hit up me, or you can hit up Gabe, or even Chris. He can let us know, and I'll send you Kaja's payment information. No money's going through anyone but Kaja. It's going straight to her. And
I think that's really important that we put that out there. In today's day and age, guys, you need to be careful out there. Anybody's asking for money in any event or fundraiser, just be cautious of who you're sending it to. Make sure it's going to the right person. And in these events and these fundraisers that we do here through the Grow Fam, that money goes directly to the person we're talking about. It doesn't come to us and then get passed over to anybody else. We're going to put out her Cash App, her information to get that right to her, so she can have the money right away. We in no way interfere, middleman, or anything with that part.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you guys are wanting to donate, hit me up, Steve-O, Gabe over at Ohio Friendly 420. I'm just checking the comments real quick. Mike said he's got a super secret donation that'll be unveiled that night.
Oh, no, Mike. Oh, man, he is so generous. He's such a good guy. And you can get a hold of Mike as well for that information too, by the way, everybody.
Yeah. Just, again, if anybody wants to donate, be a part of it at all, just get with one of the above mentioned, and we'll get you lined up where you need to be. So I appreciate you, Steve-O, bro. I'm gonna let you get back to the wifey time and enjoy that time, bro. And I love having you here, man, as a part of the fam. And if anybody doesn't know, Steve-O does a lot of work behind the scenes for us at Grow Fam, shipping stuff out, collecting all the information, the shipping info for every single winner on every live, every night of the week. So big round of applause. Show him some love in the comments before you head out, guys. And if you're not already, get over there and follow him on his groups and pages as well.
Definitely. Well, yep, we're going to make some dinner, I guess, and we'll be listening, as always, to your show, and I look forward to the rest of the evening, bro. Have a good one.
Have a good night, bud. All right, let's get to the comments real quick. We'll get a couple of at least see who's here. I've thrown some up real quick as we were talking, and then let me get a hashtag up for you guys for one of these giveaways. Got a couple people popping in already that I've seen. D. Bossman, we got John Sackett in the house. D. Bossman, how you been, bro? I haven't talked to you in a minute. I hope everything is going well for you. I hope everything that was bad has passed. And hope you're having a good night, bro. Let me see. What should we start off with first? Let's go ahead and get this one out of the way real quick. We'll do this one first. StreamYard. Let me get the screen up here for you guys real quick. We do have some Facebook users that are popping up. I'm going to show you guys how to fix that here in just a second, and then I'm going to get some music up in the background. There we go, guys. Get that hashtag up. Purple Hairs. This is going to be for the same one we did last week. For that garden starter pack for the veggie seeds, the Foop Mist Spray sample pack, and the Foop Garden Nutrient sample pack as well. Let me get this music on, and then I'm going to go through and see who we got that is a Facebook user, and then we'll explain to everybody how to make that go away once we get this awesome Grow Fam beat on in the background. Down about 13, that should be good. I'm me know, guys. I just put that on. If it's too loud, too quiet, let me know. I can adjust either way. Let's get to the basics here. All right, guys. So if you're coming up right now in the comments, like this person right here, it's a Facebook user. I've seen a couple of them. I don't know if it's the same person or if we got a couple different ones in here at the moment. But if you're coming up, if this is you, you want to go to this link right here, www.streamyard.com/Facebook. Once you go to there, you're going to see a button to push that says grant permission. Once you do that, it'll say you're all done. You may now go back to Facebook. And when you do that, come back into the live, say hello again, and hopefully we will see you, just like Mr. John Sackett right here. Whoever that was. Again, you just want to get out, go to this link right here. It's not a clickable link. You're just going to have to screenshot that with your eyeballs for just a second and then back out, hit that grant permission button, come back in, and you'll be good to go. And we'll see your comment just like this. He said, I've been pretty disconnected. Sometimes we have to do that, though. Roller coaster of a year and so. I've tried to keep up with always weekly updates. All is good here. Life always could be worse. It's good here. Thank you, brother. Hell yeah. Good to hear, man. Glad to hear it. Cliff said, thanks for those seeds from last week. I've been planning out my flower and veggie gardens today, getting anxious. Me too, man. I was outside. It was windy as shit over here, but got some storms and stuff last night. A little bit of rain in the forecast coming up, but I was out there today putting some more soil in the top of my garlic beds and my raised beds. She said, I still can't see the comments. Sometimes that happens. Try to back out. For those of you that need that link, there that is. Hopefully that's a clickable link. But if you can't see the comments for some reason, that happens. Try backing out, refreshing, and then coming back into the live. We got a couple people right here putting the hashtag in as a Facebook user, guys. That will not enter you into the giveaway over here unless we can see your face and your name, or your picture and your name, just like Dolores here. Whoever popped these two up right before Dolores in the comments, they know who it was. Okay. He said, work's overtaking my time, but for a great reason. No complaining from this end, motivated to overcome each obstacle. Hell yeah, man. Likewise, bro, again, if we haven't talked in a minute, man. If you ever want to chat, feel free to shoot me a DM, hit me up, man. We got a couple people saying they can't see the comments. Jill's the Facebook user. Jill, back out of there, go to that link. You know how to do that. If anybody's coming in also that's new to the Purple Harez Garden group, I've got a lot. We just had a big surge of, yes, Jesse, we can see you, Jess Rosebud. We had a big surge of invites and members come over to the Purple Harez group in the last couple of weeks from our other group page that me and a friend have. And a lot of those folks are not hip to how we do giveaways here because they're from Ohio. And with the recent change of laws here in Ohio, I started that group, the Ohio Seed and Clone Swap. Just it's a way for people to network in state. A lot of people don't like it because it's an Ohio only thing, but that's the only reason is because a lot of people are just trying to stay local. And now that Ohio has passed issue 2 and we're legal rec and we have home grow, people just want to kind of take pride in that Ohio thing and deal with it here in Ohio. So, but anyway, I'm getting off track. We have grown to almost 6,000 members in a very short amount of time over there. And it's bringing some of those people over to our group, Purple Harez Gardens. And I'm also recommending some to the Grow Fam and Grow Fam Homestead as places to go to be educated on the proper ways of growing cannabis. If we put it in before the sign up on StreamYard, do we need to do the hashtag again? Yes, I would. If you were showing up as a Facebook user and you went and did that and came back, yes, I would put that hashtag back in one more time just to be safe. I can see right now I've got 18 entries out of 72 people that are watching right now across Grow Fam Homestead, Grow Fam, Purple Harez Gardens. We're on Facebook and YouTube right now. And to go in and out a few times before comments pop up. Yeah, my phone has been wumpy too since Facebook did their updates. It's been weird trying to figure it out. Al said, I got some baby tomato plants. They're doing good. Heirlooms. Hell yeah. Can't wait to see some of those. Make sure you're showing those off. Guys, this is the season right here, guys. We're getting into it right now. If you guys are, just as a friendly reminder, again, if you're popping any beans, you got any veggies or whatever popping out of ground, feel free to share that stuff over at Purple Harez Gardens. We love seeing that stuff on the wall all day long. Never how many, especially from a recent post I commented on. Yeah, we should get together on that, bud. It's been the all the rave of the community lately, but that was yesterday's news. I'm not going to pay no attention today, because if the other person still is, I'm still sorry for him. Oh, your mom's in Ohio? He said his mom's in Ohio. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Definitely. Depending where she's at, she might be close by. Might be able to help her out. But yeah, feel free to post any of those little pictures of your little plants, whether they're veggies, cannabis, flowers. It don't matter to me. I like seeing all that stuff. Facebook user said, who's smoking what? Facebook user, I would love to know what everybody's smoking as well as you, but I'd love to know who you are first. Thank you for that, Kylie. I just laughed for a minute. I just thought about something. Right before I went live, I was trying to get reconnected with the homestead, and I made a post, a message about it. And then I was like, oh, I better go check my laptop, because the studio was open, and anybody from the admin team can come into the studio. And my camera was just up looking at my tents, and I was like, I better go check. And when I came over to check, Steve-O was in the back room, and I sat down. I'm still brushing my teeth, and he just the look on his face, it came back to me for a second. I started laughing out loud. Mr. Burns in the house. What's going on, guys? If you're just coming in, throw this hashtag up, Purple Harez. This is going to be for the veggie garden little starter pack. I can't remember what all comes in that, but I'm going to go over it real quick. What we got? So the same thing Cliff got last week with his win. These are a short and sweet style. Hold on. Let me go a little bigger screen for me. There's going to be a short and sweet style carrot from Burpee. We'll get one of those in this pack. Some early sun glow hybrid sweet corn from Burpee. So you get a pack of those. Since we're talking about tomatoes, some Big Daddy hybrids. I wanted to get something that wasn't too, a lot of people just like them for sandwiches. They don't pan with it or anything special. So I didn't want to get a big, beef steak or anything like that. And then the mixed flower pack is not light as intense, is a pollinator mix, for your butterflies, bees, and stuff like that. Hummingbirds, maybe. And then every garden is not complete without its own bed of marigolds, or a couple spots of marigolds everywhere around. You know what they do. They help resist all kinds of things. And they just make it look pretty. So you guys are going to get one of each of those. And then also the FOOP Mist Spray trial pack, and then the FOOP Garden Nutrient Sample pack, which I think is good for a couple mixes of nutrients. I mean, if it's for your garden and your veggies and stuff, you'll probably be able to mix up a gallon or two of that at a time, spray it around the plants, and then water it a little better. Still can't see comments. I try everything, even shutting my phone off. Yeah, and I'm not sure. Yeah, a lot of people are having problems with Facebook. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm not sure who that is. I've seen a post about third-party app ban, meaning there's going to be some hurdles to jump using StreamYard. They better not make too big hurdles. I've been seeing a couple other companies pop out like this, talking about it's better than StreamYard, so hopefully they don't get too funny. There you are, Jill. Got Waylon in the house. What's going on, bud? I'm behind on these comments. Mom's out in Steubenville. Okay. Little journey, but not too far. Oh man. How about peanut butter ice cream flour? Oh, that was a good one, man. That's been gone for a minute. Only thing I got left right now, I think, is the blueberry muffin from the Harvest still. Still a lot of that floating around. There we go, guys. So if you saw Kylie's link, she posted a little earlier, that should be the pest control. That should be the link you guys want. Donna said she took a microdose of Fico, honey, nerd ropes, and smoking Oreo fritters and London pound cake mixed with bubble hash. Donna, kudos to you. Congratulations. Tex, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Cool. Let's see who we got in here. So we're trying to get past some hurdles here, I think, real quick with people getting into this giveaway. But guys, we got 25 people in. We got 75 people watching. I was supposed to be mixing up this little bit of water right here for this girl sitting next to me because it's looking a little funny. I think it's just a humidity change on it. It's just not staying steady in that tent. I got some work I got to do yet tomorrow on this big tent behind me, but I'm going to open that thing up here. I'm going to have to play like a minute or two commercial at some point, and then without further ado, let's get that going. But yeah, I just ran down that list of those beans, man, early on. If you missed that, you have to go back and catch that on the replay. But yeah, lots of purple punch OG, purple Urkel, blueberry muffins, mighty grape. There's all kinds of, and I got 2020s in there. I got tarantulas in there. Not yet, Facebook user. I'm trying to wait a couple minutes so that we can get all these kinks worked out real quick. I don't want to have a bunch of people stuck out there. Had trouble. It's still not good. Hopefully we can get this. I'm seeing a couple people come in. Yep, purple Urkel. Let me throw these up just in case. So a couple of you guys, we are seeing you. Pretty much everybody. Is it the OG Urkel or the newer one? I don't know. This purple Urkel, I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what I did with the container of it now. I think I put it back in the bank. But so this purple Urkel I acquired, I'm gonna say two or 3 years ago, and it's been in the bank. I had one of them. It came as a freebie from Attitude Seed Bank across the pond, and I had one of them. Like I said, it was a freebie, so I'd have to find the vial that I had it in, that it came out of. It's probably back in the bank though. But it's been about 2 or 3 years, so I can't remember what breeder pack, what the breeder was using. I don't know. DM me about it if you can. DM me later, and I'll let you know where it came from. So what am I medicating on right now? I am puffing on some black cherry gelato. That's what it tastes like, anyway. Yep. Black cherry gelato. Yeah, like I said, shoot me a DM later, man, and that'll remind me to pull it up and let you know. How's it smoking? Facebook user. Let's try to get this fixed real quick, guys. I'll throw it up here again real quick. This is the link. I know it's been in the comments a couple times. Urkel said they had a couple thousand plants hunting for the purplest ones. I hope so, because I'm a purple fan. What was that one? I got some Secret Destroyer and Purple Urkel, but by Amaze Gardens. Thanks. And real quick, guys, I'm gonna give a little plug, give a little shout out. So Tuesday is, usually my night to go live here. Tomorrow, though, hopefully I can get it knocked out before too late. Tomorrow night, guys, we are doing just for the Purple Harez Gardens, just in Purple Harez Gardens. That'll be the only place we're broadcasting it to tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That'll be the 1,000 member appreciation giveaway live that we'll be doing over there. Again, that's tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And that's just going to be for the Purple Harez Gardens group. So if you're not in Purple Harez Gardens, following us, a member over there, right after this live, make a note of it right after the live, hop over there, join. One of the awesome admins over there will get you right in. And you can get in on that giveaway coming up tomorrow. Yep, Dave McQueen, we can see you. It looks like you got through the net there. Estevan said he can't see the messages. He's had another one having issues. There you go. Thank you, Kylie. Kylie just went ahead and put that up for you guys. If you're not in Purple Harez Gardens and you'd like to be, go ahead and click that link in the comments right there from Kylie, and that'll take you straight to it. And then click join, and you'll be an active member, which means, you know, if you're winning prizes over here through the Grow Fam Homestead, then you should be an active member to everyone. The whole lineup, really, in my opinion. So we got 34 people in on this giveaway out of 82. The numbers are still going up on both sides, guys. So that's cool, Rick. We appreciate it, man. I don't know if maybe that's a Facebook error or if maybe it's not. Because I know at the beginning of the live, it always pops up with the message, but that's just part of like the commenting that's saved automatically. So I'm not sure if that's a Facebook issue or just through the live issue. But if you're trying, it should be the only way that the stores will work, though, I think, is if you are watching through the homestead. If I'm not mistaken, I don't have enough followers, I don't think, or all the criteria that if you're watching from Purple Harez to send stars to me. Hopefully, still got time. Message is there, but it won't let me tap on it. That's weird. That's really weird. So yeah, guys, if you're just coming in, put this hashtag up, Purple Harez. This is going to be for the veggie seed pack with the food nutrient sample packs with the food from this spray sample pack. And football said, I am in Purple Harez Garden. I will see you there. He said, these groups are like Pokemon. Got to catch them all. It's true, though. There's so many groups out there. There's a lot. There's so many out there. But there's also a lot that are in kind of what we call our Canna community. And that is a lot of trusted groups, people. There's a lot out there that aren't ones to be in. I mean, there's a lot. Don't get me wrong. There's just a lot of them out there. You can find a group for cannabis, something, anywhere on Facebook right now. But don't get lost in them. Like, you know, make sure the groups you're getting into are what you're going to be actively involved with. Because, you know, I run a couple groups and it's, and I'm admin for a couple, but, you know, it's just tough, man. Like, it sounds great, but like just having numbers in a group isn't really what we're all here for. Like, we want every member that we do have to be actively involved, engaging, and, you know, when we're posting stuff, interacting with us on it. So if you get too many groups in your list, the algorithm will only show you the ones that you actively participate in anyway. And then, so like half of those groups, you're not even going to be seeing anything from them anyway. What I find is every now and again, I'll go through my groups list and go all the way to the bottom of the list, because that's like the last activity that I've dealt with. And I'll start going into them, seeing them the last time I even did anything in there, and then I'll leave if I haven't. I don't even want to be a member that just doesn't contribute. I'd rather just be in the groups that I contribute to and engage with regularly. So Cliff, yeah, Purple Harez YouTube tomorrow. I don't know. That's been a toss-up I've been thinking about because, you know, I don't have 1,000 members on the YouTube side or followers, subscribers, whatever they call it over there. So So I don't know. I may change my mind at the last minute because it is still Purple Hairs. Yeah, heck with it. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do Purple Hairs Facebook group, not the page, because I haven't really been broadcasting anything over there. I'm trying to keep the page with the little sideways black background, purple rabbit head. I'm trying to keep that like more legit shit with like the gardening, the greenhouses, the veggies, the homesteading stuff. And then the group is where we like to have our fun. We like to share pictures of our plants and smoke on screen and do things that we don't do on other groups. But yeah, I'll probably do that then. We'll go ahead and broadcast to the group and out to YouTube land, because there are some people that only watch it on YouTube. Diana, you are hitting the nail on the head, especially for what seems like this past week or so, the last month or so, maybe longer than that. It's been a lot of drama and fighting, and just fakeness. I'll call it fakeness. I don't even want to call it fighting. It's even, it's like the drama portion is just, the drama portion comes with having too many damn people in one conversation or one environment or group. You know what I mean? Once you get so many people in there, I said it the other day, once you get so many people in a group, not everybody knows how to disagree appropriately. So it makes it hard to not have drama when those numbers grow 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. So all we can do, got some good advice yesterday from the man Ash himself, or not yesterday, the other day probably. Pretty much just turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek. Is that all you got? Talk some more shit. I don't care. And that's pretty much how I'll touch on it for a second. Why not? That's pretty much how I played it off. That's how I tried to play it off, even if I am still putting a post out there every now and again to add light and information to that topic. I'm not really stressing over it really much at all, because in the height of that conversation, something was said to me about I'll be ruined too, and I laughed about it. And as I was being blocked, I was about to say, let me know how that works out for you. And I'll just sit back and wait. So I did. Don't have to worry about it. People know I'm not a scammer or whatever, man. Right here's what he said. He said, fuck that drama. Smoke marijuana. On it, boss. Yeah, we try to keep it pretty clean. And I don't even like posting like what I did post the other day in there. But I've had several conversations with several people about it, and I've said the same thing to everybody. I stay out of people's drama unless you drag me into it. And then most of the time, they're not happy they drug me into it, because I won't keep it a secret. I won't keep it behind the scenes. If you're an asshole, I'm going to let you know you're an asshole. And that's really what it boils down to. And one thing I really hate is one that so-and-so, so-called, this person is saying he's an asshole because he has autism. That's his excuse. That's an excuse for being an asshole is autism. Hopefully my daughter with autism will be able to teach her that, just because you have autism doesn't mean you have to be an asshole. That has nothing to do with it. If that dude's autistic, that how he's reacting and how he's acting has nothing to do with being autistic. So you shouldn't use the word autistic as an excuse for being a certain way to people. If you know you're being that way to people, you wouldn't even know that you have to tell them you have autism as an excuse. It wouldn't be an excuse to you. You'd just be saying, hey, I'm sorry. That's just, I'm sorry. I have an autism and it comes out differently, but not, you can't tell somebody you're a bitch and you this and that about your wife and this and that and this and that about you. Take your thumb out of body parts and stick your head up, this and that. Like, you can't say that and then go, I'm sorry, I got autism. No, that's Tourette's, bro. You think what you're trying to say is you have Tourette's, apparently, because that's the only thing that I know people spit shit out their mouth without thinking about it, bro. But anyway, we're done on this topic. But it's called Talk It Out Tuesday, so I like a good conversation. See, there we go. Esteban said, I logged out and came back, and now I see it. She can't smoke veggies. That's right. It's okay to agree to disagree. It happens every day with people. Diane said she left 10 groups yesterday because of the fighting and the drama. And that's just sad that people have to leave groups over the drama over it. But I mean, if that's the drama is that involved in that group, I wouldn't want to be a part of it either. Oh, did you get going the other day? You said you was going to see him. I said it again today in another conversation. And I'm not trying to make that encounter happen. But I mean, if that encounter ever happens, I just, I'll keep it as real there as I am here. I'm not a keyboard warrior. I'm not a, internet assailant. I'm me. All right, guys, let's spin this one real quick. I wish I could do a dab. I need to change my water in this thing. It's been sitting over here for a couple of days. I got to clean it. I got to clean out the Q7. He said, "Where's the app when you need him?" Anybody seen that meme? I think I did post the other day of having that Jack Nicholson summer subs and smoking cigarettes and stuff in the water. That's true. Wash it Wednesday. I can just do it tomorrow. All right, guys, let's spin this one real quick. We got 44 out of 86 people in on it. We still got a couple people putting it in. I'll give you one more minute real quick. And then it's almost 7:15. I think I'll show off my, while we wait. It's like Emily Anna just came in and got hers in. Pride Willis, Butch Hollis. Yours were coming in, guys. So if you're still wanting to throw that up real quick, throw it up. If you already did, throw it up again real quick just to make sure it's in there. I'm going to take one moment. I'm going to show off one of these girls. I was hoping to get some water mixed up for it before we got too far. This is a 2020 Mendocino Snow Jeep. Let's see. I got room for it up here. Take out the face. A little lopsided. Got a little cut off of it. It's getting some of these little ugly leaves right here. That's one thing. It's just a little humidity, moisture problem. Got to correct it. It's the only one in the tent that looks like that. So, these little side shoots here, they'll probably come off soon for clones. And then I'll raise that light up and let everything start stretching out of here. But again, this is a Snow G, a 2020 Mendocino. Nothing crazy yet, nothing big and impressive, but I've been doing a little trimming on it. Haven't done any training on it because I've been just letting it kind of stretch out, veg out, because I want to take some clones of it. I only have a couple of that. I think we've got 3 of those plants. I'd like to have a couple more. But yeah, I got to give her a good little drink tonight and give her some special attention. She's starting to look bad. Everything else, I'll show you guys here in a minute. It's looking, they're looking pretty good in there. I've got some that size, a little smaller, a little bigger, some still in solo cups. I got some beans popping out of the dirt. Got a whole big run of those, so we'll show those off here in just a few minutes. But let's get this giveaway out of the way. Anybody else? All right, let's do this one real quick, guys. Let me get this big screen. We're getting ready to spin for this one. Hashtag Purple Hairs for the Veggie Garden Pack. There we go, guys. Good luck. Oh, man, we still got 2 more to do, too. Who's it going to be? Justin Calderwood coming in from YouTube land. I don't know if that might be a new winner. That's a new name, I think. I could be wrong. All around the herb garden house. What's going on, bro? Glad you could stop by for a few minutes. And if you're just coming in, hang out for a couple more minutes. We'll get another giveaway going here in just a few seconds. We just got to make sure Justin is still in the house. And hey, Thomas, I seen you pop up in a couple lives in one last night. I think I saw you pop up in Fam Friday. I don't know what platform you're watching us from, but when you come into a chat that's live and you say the same thing and it starts with no disrespect, it's usually disrespectful. So we appreciate that offer. I'm going to give you some business advice. The best thing you can probably do is advertise on your own channels and allow your customers to come to you, but otherwise it's known as spamming. Appreciate that. There he is. Justin is still in the house. Justin, since you're coming in from YouTube, I might have to throw something up here real quick for you. I have to make one real quick. Hang on 1 second, because I'm not sure if you have access on Facebook, if you can DM me, but this is, if you're in YouTube land watching and you ever win, right here is an alternative method to get a hold of me. So Justin, if you are on Facebook, shoot me a DM at Christopher Fisher. Yeah, bro, I seen it. I seen it the other day. I've seen it on a couple Grow Fam lives over the last couple of days, and that's why it just stuck out to me. Oh, Justin's a member of the Indoor Farmer Locals community. Awesome, man. Appreciate you coming over and hanging out with us tonight and watching the show. However you can, if you're familiar with Waylon and you want to shoot him your information, he can get it over to me. If you're on Facebook, shoot me a DM, Christopher Fisher. If not, you can always shoot me an email right here, chrisfisher@purpleharez.com. But either way, one of those options, just get me some information and we'll make sure we get these prizes out to you. Let's get this one refreshed real quick. The night is going quick. Talk it out Tuesday, and let's do this one real quick. According to the calendar, guys, on tonight, we are supposed to be doing the $10 code to the Grow Fam website. If you are not hip, you need to hop over to this website, thegrowfam.com. If you like these, I don't have my other hat with me at the moment to show off, but you guys have seen it before. The regular hat says Grow Fam on it. Lots of other cool stuff. What else we got? One of these? One of these? That's over there on the website, maybe? You get all kinds of stuff over there. But anyway, go to thegrowfam.com. Check out what they got. And on your way out, man, all my stuff moved around on me. I'm sorry. On your way out, make sure you're using coupon code PurpleHairs10 to save 10% off whatever it is you order. Get the hookup. All right, back to these comments. Grow Fam for life, guys. Throw that hashtag up. This one is going to be for that $10 code that you can use on top of, hopefully, that Purple Hairs 10. Sending messages to advertise stuff. I've had one person do some for me. If you want the info, PM me. I thought I seen. What's going on, Leaf Cycle? What's going on, bro? Let me catch up in here real quick. Hang on. There are so many comments flying in, guys. Getting a big set boxed up right now. Is it purple? Does it glow in the dark? Is it coming my way? YouTube will. Oh no, is it going to D? That big box you're packing up right now, it's going to D? No. But you can add a little something to the vegetables to make it special. Blue and orange. Yeah, man, I think a set of those in purple will be dope for the tent. You know, whatever size kit it comes in. I made a joke about I might need 2 or 3 of them sets, but it'd be cool to have one of them just to play with, I guess, in the tent for some training. I wouldn't need necessarily 2 or 3 of them to like do it outdoors or anything, but all right. So yeah, guys, if you're coming in, throw up this hashtag GrowFamForLife. Let me see. Somebody has it up there. There we go. Nikki, we got you. Fam for life. Yeah, I don't think caps doesn't matter, guys. So he said the purple doesn't glow in the dark, but I can do a mix and match. Oh, so like some purple and some that do glow in the dark. I don't even necessarily got to glow in the dark, but I think the purple ones would be dope. DM, shoot me a DM. We'll talk about it. Gerald, yep. I just jumped way ahead of the list. Gerald Jones the third, do you have me? Yep, you're showing up. So make sure you put that hashtag in, just like all around the herb garden did here. And then that'll enter you in. We got 25 people over there right now out of the 78 still hanging out watching. You need the VA kit. So it's next level. I love the set I got so much. I definitely had to get more. Facebook user, do you have me? No, not yet. Do you need that link one more time? Here it is. Oh, I keep letting this cone go out. Make it busy chat. Always my problem. Garden pack and then $10 code. All right. Caught up on my notes. We got the winners wrote down. So yeah, guys, what's going on? Anybody got any plans for the week coming up for this weekend? Anything big happening? Talked about a little event we're going to be doing on the 30th for me and for Keisha Lopez. Get Steve-O up at the beginning of the show to talk about that. Jenny Perkins, you are here. We can see you. Look at this. I know Deanna said, in case no one told you today, you're a badass today, brothers and sisters. You're fucking beautiful and or handsome. Much love, fam. Work, and more work. Don't know my next day. Yeah, that's that spring is coming up. That's when I know I'm going to start getting crazy busy. These little spurts of nice days drive me nuts. I feel like I don't have enough daylight to go out and do what I need to do. For which one did you win a couple weeks ago? I think that was the one. Matter of fact, let's talk about it. Sean Moore, you won you talking about the FOOP 50? I have you on. That was the list I have you on, the FOOP. Yeah, the $50 FOOP. So has nobody's gotten with you on that yet? If not, let me know, man. Shoot me a DM as a reminder, or shoot me an email or something. Yeah, you're on YouTube. I'll make a note of it. Make a note of that. $50 FOOP. last week. Check in. All right, so I made a note to check in on that for you. And then I don't know how to get a hold of you. So shoot me an email. Like I said, man, if you caught that earlier or not, right here, chrisfisher@purpleharez.com. You can shoot me an email there, man. If that's the only way we can communicate, I can do that. Ash is a busy man. I'll get with him about it. So yeah, I'll get with him. Add that to the notes. Ash has your info. Probably not Facebook user because you're still popping up as a Facebook user. She said, I'm an outdoor grower in zone 7. Can't wait to get started. Everybody's amping up, I think. Everybody's getting ready. Working, then spending my check. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. Cheers, cheers. Yeah, whoever put this up right here, did my hashtag go through? No, it did not because you're showing up as a Facebook user. So again, you got to back out. StreamYard.com/Facebook. Grant permission, and then come back. I can't see who that is. If anybody can. I haven't seen Evan tonight. Hopefully that's not Evan. What's up, Chris? Welcome, Chris. Chris from Southern Ohio, right? I hear there's a few of us down here. A couple of Chris's in the southern part of Ohio. Bit of a trend going on with that. Need beans so I can start. Where are you at, Pride? Montana is an alcoholic state. I am among a very scarce group of people who use medicine. I have to keep that shit private or everyone would freak out. Montana is an alcoholic state and they freak out over cannabis use? That's crazy. It's crazy. I always wonder sometimes though, like if we as potheads freaked out about alcoholics as much as other people freak out about potheads or smokers or, you know, not even a stoner, just a user of the medicine, if you will. How funny how that would go for him. You're in Missouri. Okay. It's Sandy. Do I have to do StreamYard every time I come into a live? No, you shouldn't have to. But there was a bunch of updates from what everybody was saying, and that could be part of it. So hop out and do it again real quick. We'll wait just a few more minutes before we spin this one, and we'll see if you can get that cleared up and come back in real quick. You do it, I would say go out, go to that website, hit the thing. When you're done, go to home, refresh, maybe even close your browser, open it back up again. Start that all from fresh. Maybe that'll help. It's the only thing I can think to give you any advice. So Alan said, I have 18 veggies and a dozen flowers ready to go outside as soon as I can. I have a full tent. Man, and what's sad is I was talking about getting my veggie started weeks ago, and I still have not done it. So I need to probably do that tonight. I think it's supposed to be nice tomorrow outside, so I might work outside a bit tomorrow. So I need to get those veggies dropped tonight or sometime tomorrow morning before I start outside. Yeah, I bet it is. That sounds pretty lame. Like, I always thought Montana was way cooler than that. But, you know, it's not, you hear things about places and it's not all it's cracked up to be everywhere, really. But Sandra, yes, we can see you. We can see you. Put your hashtag in. We can see this one. Well, hopefully this time, if you were having trouble, we got you now. And that's another option, guys. If you can't get through that StreamYard loophole through to Facebook or whatever, if you're coming up, that's another option. Grow Fam Homestead and Purple Harez Garden is on YouTube. hop over there instead real quick. Save some time and just jump on over to YouTube. Everybody else is pretty much coming through at this point. And if you do jump over to YouTube to watch us at YouTube, make sure you're hitting the subscribe button. You'll always find us. From what I hear, YouTube land is way better when it comes to watching these lives. Another good spot is Rumble. We're not broadcasting there right now, unfortunately, but usually we do. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. That way, me and you can just get right to it. Appreciate that. He said, anyone who says Houston is nice has never been. Good evening, Steph. Thanks for stopping by. If you're just coming in, make sure you throw up that hashtag real quick. This is going to be for the $10 coupon code to www.thegrowfam.com. Right here. Send an email. What we got? Cucumbers, tomatoes, zucchini, cantaloupe, eggplant, sweet peas, and strawberries, 5 cannabis plants, 6 pansies, and 6 snapdragons. That's quite the collection, man. Butch said, I'm in Michigan. Is that Minnesota? 11 inches of snow past 2 days. Holy cow. All of that in a 3x3, Alan? Holy cow. I don't know if I could fit. Well, are they still in seed trays? What are they in, though? What size containers? Oh, she said she don't hashtag. Just drop in to say hi. Well, we appreciate you just stopping in to say hi. But while you're here, you might as well put the hashtag in and hang out a couple minutes. You might win something. Yeah, I know, Butch. I just dropped off 2 big greenhouses to my property up in Michigan. From the looks of the pictures and the weather I see up there right now, it'll be a couple more weeks before I'm up there doing anything with that. Get that sun. Yeah, that's what we're waiting on. Just need that sun to come out a little bit hotter, a little bit longer. So guys, let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna actually play. How long is this one? Oh no, did I put it up in the background? Why did I do that? No, I did. There it is. It's in the videos. All right, so I've got a couple, I guess you call it a commercial. This is we had a project we had to work on as a Grow Fam, as a team of Grow Fam for our sponsors, Food. So what we're going to do real quick is I'm going to play 1 or 2 of these commercials from our sponsor over at Foop. And then I'm going to play you the commercial I made for the Foop mist spray. All right. And then while I do that, while those play, I'm going to try to get the link connected so I can get you guys a peek inside this pen. So let's do that real quick. Let me get this hashtag up so you guys can still see it. Am I still showing as a Facebook user? Yes, unfortunately. So listen, what I would do if I was you, hop over to YouTube real quick. I'm going to play these commercials, and then we're going to come back, spin this one, and hop on to the next one. But in the meantime, hop over to YouTube if you can. Purple Harez Gardens, Grow Fam Homestead, either one. Search us. Before you get in, hit the subscribe button. And then you should be able to find that live playing right there over on YouTube. 3 of the cannabis plants are in 3-gallon. The others are in 2 gallons. Or other 2 are in gallon pots. Okay. That's about like mine. Mine are in between 1 and 2s, I think, right now. A couple solo cups. Doesn't matter how many, how tall. It all matters. It's all about knowledge with Mother Nature. It's not quantity, it's quality. Just ask good old Willie Nelson. That's true. All right, let me find one of these. There it is. We'll throw Sanders up. So guys, this will be the hashtag because we're about to take over the screen for a minute. But yeah, we're going to play a couple commercials from some sponsors and a commercial I made for the sponsors. And I'm going to start getting some things ready so you guys can see the tent. So we'll be right back here in just a few minutes, okay? Hey guys, Chris here from Purple Harez Gardens and Grow Fam Homestead to talk about an amazing product. Yep, that's nutrient deficiency. The funny colors, slow growth, faded lower leaves. We've all been there. We've all seen these signs. What really matters is, what do you do? How do I fix it and fix it fast? I wait until just before lights out and reach for my Foop Mist Spray from Foop Organic Bioscience. Foop Mist is a broad-spectrum organic foiler spray made from fish poop that rapidly corrects nutrient deficiencies. To use, shake well prior to each use, and for clones, seedlings, and young plants, you'll apply one light spray from 6 to 12 inches away. Aim slightly above the plant so the mist rains down on them. For more mature plants, spray all areas directly until moist. Foop can be used daily or as little as needed. But over a few days, you'll notice that those new tops will look lush and green and healthy again. And don't forget, when you jump over to the website at foop.com, upon checkout, make sure you're using that GrowFam code on whatever you buy, which is GrowFam10. And as always, fam, stay healthy, keep it organic, use Foop. Well, that's it, guys. I don't know how well that went or if you guys can hear that very well, but hang on one second. Nikki, it looks like you jumped over to YouTube. Yes, I got you now. Go ahead and throw that hashtag in over there, and you should be able to see who's over there with you. Looks like we got Sandy over there as well, finally. Awesome, awesome. If you're just getting over there to YouTube, make sure you're throwing that hashtag up because that hashtag will still work for you both there. Guys, bear with me just a second. I didn't want to play any more commercials for you. But I'm trying to get this linked up to my phone so I can just take you that way real quick. But I don't know if it's not showing my camera. All right, it is now, but it's looking at me. I'm not hip to doing this on the phone with this. This looks weird. Oh yeah, camera angle. Not facing the front. Facing back. All right. You got that ready. Let me get that. I actually just turn that cam off for a second. We're gonna add this screen. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna take me down real quick. You guys, if you stop hearing me for just a second, let me know. There we go. Can you guys hear me? Hopefully. Here we are, guys, over in the tent, the 4x5. Just said no sound. Okay, everybody else is saying yes. All right, so I had an echo in the background. So, guys, here's a couple of what we got going on in here right now. This one back here has just made quite the bounce back. I wish Napalm Gardens was in the comments right now, but I haven't seen it. But this is my Death Star mother that I got going right now. It was a cut that I got from somebody I just linked up with, and he's going to be on my live hopefully one of these days from Napalm Gardens here in Ohio. But she has been with me for I think 2 weeks at this point. It was one probably down to about right here. Well, actually, you can see it was down here. I think right here is where it was, and this is all new growth since I've got it. But that's my Death Star. This girl right here is the Mighty Grape. She's looking pretty. Guys, like I said, you've seen the food commercial I just made. This is the aftermath of, what those little tiny, skinny, ugly plants were in those solo cups after using that mist spray. And, transplanting it did help a lot. But I had to show before the transplant that they did recover using just the mist spray as the feed. The only other thing I did was add recharge to water when I was watering, and that was it. So, the fact that I was using that FOOP mist spray consistently for, 3 days, 4 days or so, really made these things, without getting any other nutrients, bounce right back. And you guys can see here, I've already topped this one, took a couple cuts off of this one. This is a Snow G, another Snow G. I think I got 3 of these Snow Gs from 2020 Mendocino. Here goes a blue cheese. It's a kind of stout. I've got a couple I'm going to let stretch out here yet. Some new tops coming in where I've already took a cut off of it in 2 spots. Give me time, Chris. Give me time, Chris. You know what that's about, though. You come from the other group, so you're actually getting a sneak peek that the people over there in the clone group aren't getting a chance to see unless they came over and joined this group as well. This would be the Blueberry Dutch Passion. I've taken two cuts off of her already. They're in the dome. And I'm not really, these are going to be going outside. But for right now, I'm taking cuts off of them, and I'm going to label these cuts accordingly. So I'm going to have blueberry, and I have, 2 cuts right now. One blueberry clone got cut using the FOOP brand cloning gel, and then one got dipped in the regular good old Clonex cloning gel. And we're going to do a side-by-side comparison with them. And guys, if you see anything on the leaves, I did a little light spoiler spray last night with them, so they might still have a little stuff, a little layer on them. But this one is another Snow G from 2020. Again, a couple cuts off her hair, but for the most part, she is nice and healthy. All right, that's what using that FOOP does. This one right here is a Kosher Kush. She's my girl right here. She's the one I'm looking most forward to dealing with this year. Is this Kosher Kush right here? You can see how stout. If you look in comparison to this, let me slide this one out the way. How stout this is. This Kosher Kush right here. Real compact. Real close internodal spacing. Internode is
From here to here to here to here, these little branch shoots off the main, that's an internode. And with this being a heavier indica dominant plant, you're gonna see those a lot closer. But yeah, like I said, that's pretty much it for them guys right now. Go up here up top. We got, I'll get out of the funny light here in just a second. So this is my next one I'll be working on if I need to with the Food Mist. It's still in a solo cup, but I'm gonna transplant her here probably tomorrow. And that's that purple Urkel. Still kind of small. She'll come out of it though. She'll come out of it. It's that one. And then I don't know if Aldi Rich is in the house tonight or not, but got some ebb and flow genetics he sent me. He said, "Here, bro, try these." RB by BZ stands for Ripped Bubba, crossed with Below Zero, which was that Below Zero was one I did last year, guys. That was a big hit. But I've already went ahead and topped her in a day or two, I believe. Gave her a little top right there. Because from that point on, guys, I just want her to, whatever's down there, to stretch and make a lot of lower branches. And have to open this other side up. So this is that 4x5 tent, guys, I was telling you about. It has the, yeah, you guys see I'm trying to heat the soil up. It was out in my garage in a tub. So I brought it in and sat on top of my light because that thing puts some heat on. Let's go around this side to this tent is supposed to have a wall that hangs up. You can see the Velcro right there. It runs all the way up around the whole room. I took the wall down though because everything is hooked up to one timer. Now guys, don't tell nobody. I know it's hard to see those funny light, but take a quick peek in there. And if Stacy, Happy Hippie 365, if you watch this later, there's those Violent Monkeys, the first two in the front corner. One out, two coming out. That's 2 for 2 on those. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for those. Love you ladies over at the Happy Hippie Head Shop. And then that's the clone dome. Nothing really going on in there yet. They just got cut. Just got cut last night, so they're still looking kind of ugly and funny. So, guys, give me just a minute. I'm gonna button this tent back up, and we'll hop over to the laptop. All right. Can y'all hear me now? I just realized I was muted. I was just reading comments out loud, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for the comments, the compliments. I appreciate that. I was just literally scrolling through comments while you guys, I realized my mic was muted just a minute ago. Everybody saying they look good. I appreciate that. Pride said, when do you top normally? So for me, depending on what I'm doing, indoors or outdoors, that'll determine when I top. Like, so with these going outside, I just like to stay anywhere between 3 and 6, that node spacing. If you cut anywhere in there, you're usually good.
because anything below that topping point, if you're going to do a topping, you don't have to top. You can also LST, low stress train it, basically just bend it out of the way with something, either by tying it down, tying the main stalk, and then pulling the top over sideways and letting everything else below come up. You can do that also, but if you're going to top, you just want to look at the structure of that plant. You know what I mean? Look at the side of it. This girl here was top way too late. I was even talking to a friend of mine right before I did top these two right here, and I said, man, look at her. She's just screaming, please stop me, because these two were here. These other two mains right here were up to here. She was just stretched out and leggy, but you'll see a lot of people suggest sometimes clipping these very first two. I don't even know if you can see them because they're all underneath it here. These very first two little shoots, first branches that come off of your main stalk. A lot of people will tell you to cut those off early on and get rid of them. I don't, because I want those to come up and do what they're supposed to do. Now, if they phase too far behind, I will trim them off. But if they have a fighting chance like these ones do right here, and I know that when I top these up here, that's going to allow everything else under that the opportunity to catch up and come up, and it gets a lot of stuff out of the way. Now look how I'm looking in the screen right now. Look how sorry she looks. She's got some twisting going on. We'll get her worked out though. But you can see the branching and how it's going to grow and develop over time. So with this one, I've got 1, 2, 3. I went 3 notes and then I topped it. So you can see, let me just bring this camera in closer. So you can actually see right down in here is that very first cut that I made, very first top. And that is coming up from the bottom. We've got the little guys I was just talking about, right? Right here. And then you come up to these branches right here. That's your second internodal space. And then you come up to the one that I just showed you that has nothing in the middle. Try to get it back. Sorry, guys. You'll see that right there is my third node space right there. My third set of branches that came off of the main stalk. And what would be the main stalk coming between those is now not there because it branched off, turned into these 2 shoots here. It's hard to show you, but this one here and this one right here. And then you can see I think I just turned my own camera off. You can see like this guy right here is coming off. He's really long now. He's caught up. But right here, where I topped it last, those little itty bitty guys are going to start growing into 2 more. So the next time I cut off of this plant, it's not going to be where I cut last time, right? I cut here last time. Next time I'm going to be cutting here after these branches have stretched up a little bit more. So probably in another 3, 4, maybe 5 days. Quick side point. This plant is not healthy right now. You see the leaves on it, right? You see how ugly and twisted these leaves are. I won't cut this plant again until I know it's 100% healthy. Back to 100% health. You never cut a clone on an unhealthy plant. This happened to be affected shortly after the topping, and I think I know what happened. It was a humidity issue for the next day or 2 after. She didn't have what she wanted. It was the one closest to the first impact of my fan that's in the tent, and I think it's really just a funky humidity, and she got a little less water for some reason, or she drank a lot more. So I'll get her worked out, things worked out, but I definitely won't cut on her anymore until she's bounced back. I have a couple more in there that still need to be topped that I was letting them go a little bit longer. They'll probably get to tomorrow or so, the next day, and get clipped again. But again, I won't clip where I clipped last time. I'll move those other 2 side branches and make a nice even cut across where all that other growth is. And when you're topping and cloning or whatever you want to call it, all you're doing is maintaining that certain level. And if anything goes above it, that's okay. It's supposed to do that, but that's what you want to snip. You can either throw that stuff in the compost pile. You can make clones out of it. I mean, make more plants out of it. Why not? Grow them. They're all coming off of one plant, so anything you trim off of it, you can turn into a clone, and it's a free plant back to yourself again. So to answer that one quickly, anywhere between the 3 and 6, depending on how much space you got. If you have less height to play with, you definitely want to top a lot sooner because, give or take 2 or 3 nodes, sets of branches coming off. Now you got 2, 4, 6 branches that are going to come up. Any higher, you're going to have 8, 10, 12. No, I'm not a big fan of the autos, and I don't top them when I do grow them. I've always heard that's no bueno. Let me catch up. I know I got stuck on that question for a second. I'm looking to get as much as I can off each plant. That makes 100. I completely understand that. I completely understand. But let's take a quick break on that. I want to spin this other giveaway. We got off track. I got off track. Sorry about that. Chatting. But let me spin this one. This is going to be the one for the $10 code to growfam.com, www.thegrowfam.com. I'll put it back up here one more time for the folks. And again, this is for the $10 code to thegrowfam.com. And also you can use code purplehairs10 over at thegrowfam.com to get 10% off whatever you're buying. Where's that comment at I had? Because I want to come back to it. This one right here. All right, guys, let's spin this one real quick, and then I'll come back to this question after we throw up the last one. Here we go, guys. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Who's the winner gonna be? $10 code to the Grow Fam. Chris Shelton. Hell yeah, man. I'm glad to see that win because I know you're slightly new to the group and you're coming over from the Clone group. That's awesome as well, man. But if you are listening and you are winning, please make sure you're following us at Purple Hairs Gardens, and you're also following over at the Grow Fam as well. But Chris, do me a favor, man. Shoot me a DM and send me your shipping information. Or I'm sorry, that's for a code. So just shoot me a DM, I believe, with your email, with a good email for you. And then I'll be in touch with you shortly. So that's going to be a code to the website for the Grow Fam Homestead. And they got swag, they got beans, they got all kinds of stuff over there, man. All kinds of awesome stuff to even try to describe all of it. But let's get the next one up real quick. I know he's here because he was just talking to me. And for verification, everybody, right there it is. He is here. Let me go find that again. Okay. Let's get this one swapped out real quick so we can get the last giveaway going because I am running behind. It's 5 after 8. My kid's supposed to be in bed right now. And I don't want to stick Kylie any longer. Kid's been wild today. Guys, as always, wrapping up. This will be my last week, wrapping it up with it. Oh, I put a space in there. Good Lord. I didn't even smoke that whole joint either, guys. What the hell is wrong with me? All right, guys. Wrapping it up for the last week of the month with me. I think you'll still be able to get a couple opportunities tomorrow night with Waylon. Thursday night, Sir Steve-O's got Turkey Thursday. And Friday, Grow Fam Homestead, Ash Rose, and Breath of the Light. They do Fam Friday. So there's a couple more opportunities to get in on these 34 mongrels genetics. These are going to be for a pack of beans from 34 mongrels. But you also, if you win this prize, first thing you do is jump in the comments and go, hell yeah, I won. That way we know you're still here. Second of all, you need to back out after you're done with the live. Jump over to the 34 Mongrels group and page on Facebook and give them a follow. Give them a like, thumbs up, and give them a follow. But let's get back to this question real quick. I'm looking to get as much as I can off each plant. That makes 100% perfect sense. That's what I go for every year, because why do it? Ash Gross just posted a video Monday. The guy was talking about don't even start unless you're going to go all the way, right? So why would you bother doing it just for a little bit? There's a limit on plant count in most places, but as far as I know, there's no limit on harvested weight from that plant. You might only get 6 plants, but how much you get is going to determine whether you get 6 pounds, 3 pounds, 12 pounds. What are you going to end up with afterwards? So the bush, in my opinion, I'm going to answer this with my opinion. Topping several times throughout veg, getting it outdoors if you can. That's me. You're going to get the most you possibly can off of that plant is outdoors. It's not. You're going to have an argument with most people about whether or not the quality of that is anywhere near the indoor level compared to a greenhouse just outside or indoor. There's going to be differences, but the most weight you're going to get outside. Started with a monster crop clone, then I top, then I super crop. That's a lot of cropping. All right. So we got a couple other people pop in. Daryl, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. John Sackett came back in. What's going on, bro? All right. We're getting caught up to the 34 Mongrel hashtags. We got a Facebook user. Looks like they just came in. What's going on? Thanks for stopping by. What's all the rules? Jessica Sizemore said, what's all the rules? The rules for what? For getting into the hashtag? So confused. Any tips? Any tips? Relevant. What are you looking for? Tips for what? In Maryland, you can't grow outdoors. It's indoor only right now. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I mean, indoor. I mean, that was a different person though. But I mean, yeah, if you can't do outdoor, indoor. I mean, the best way you're going to go indoors, I think, in my opinion, to get the most weight is going to be like more like a sea of green or a scrog, like a screen of green. And the screen of green is just going to be basically LST, low stress training, and that's going to keep the plant kind of growing sideways in a sense instead of growing straight up or in a bush. You're going to lay that out and allow all those fingerling growth branches to grow out, and then you keep tucking it under, and then after a while you let it stop. You stop tucking, let it grow vertically for a little bit, a couple weeks, and then kick it into flower. So see, yeah, if you're only growing outside, that's what I do. I just top a lot through veg, and I just get it as big as I can, man, before I put it outside. So I went outside with 5 gallons and 7 gallons before and put them straight in the ground. But, where I put them in the ground, it was soil that's been worked up for, 10 years. I did a good, grass clippings, leaves, hit the whole layered system and watch what I put in it. Didn't use anything bad or negative, no pesticides, stuff like that. Everything was pretty all natural, man. And it's a nice little plot for a garden. And I always just stuck a couple out there before it was 100% legal here. And I always had really good luck, man. Here in Ohio, we get really good sun and really good weather for it. Everything just seems to be perfect. So what I had, I ended up getting like 2 pounds plus, 2 plus off of them, man. And I had 6 of them out there. So that was a good little run about 2 years ago. Luckily, I got that property that I acquired the other year. And last year with the Michigan, being able to do the Michigan style now, it's been a game changer for me, man. You have to go in and reset your StreamYard permissions so that we can see who you are since you came back from a long time. sucks. I mean, outside's going to be where you get the most weight. I mean, don't be unhappy you can't grow outside, because growing weed indoors just means you're going to grow some really pretty stuff. That's where you're getting that bag appeal, really. In my opinion, outdoor, you don't have the bag appeal, but you get the weight and you get what you get. But indoors, you can really make some pretty buds, man. You can go many directions with the word tip or tips. Yeah. Mostly autos. Okay. Yeah, I've done a few autos. I'm not really hip with the auto grows. They're just, I struggle with them. I think my biggest issue, the last time I did a run, was trying out this light. And I think I had the light up too high and I just fried them. I think I just burned them. That was my issue. So, I mean, yeah, you can do some crazy bonsai stuff. If you got two plants coming up near each other, two pots, put them close by as they veg, you can train those two plants towards each other and kind of twist it and vine it, I guess. But you have to do a lot of trimming and a lot of lollipopping through that veg. It'd be more ornamental than anything. You probably wouldn't acquire much. After a while, you could probably get it up about a foot or two and then, stake it and flower it, get two pretty dope looking colas on top of a twisted branched main stalk, but you probably wouldn't get much, really. You have to be in a lockable location in Arizona that can't be viewed by any neighbors. That's how it is. Yeah, Michigan's out of sight. You know what I mean? Out of sight, locked up. Keep burying that top, you end up with a 30-foot bud vine. Old school way to hide massive stems. Yeah, so it's like bending it over, you mean? For the Facebook, got a couple of Facebook users just popped up. I don't know if it's one or several that just popped up here. Comment after a couple comments, but yeah, hop out, go to StreamYard.com/Facebook real quick, come back. We're going to spin this one here in just a few minutes. We're going to probably spin this one by 8:15 so that we're out of here pretty soon. Got to go put the kiddo to bed. Be back when I'm done moving. That sounds like, is that Patrick? Patrick, maybe? Sounds like Patrick, but he's showing up as a Facebook user. Yeah, the weather's been crazy. Outdoor hits different to me versus indoor flower. Yeah, well, I mean, up there where you're at, Butter, it's probably way easier. It's way easier to do the indoor. Hell, even where I'm at up there, it's difficult to get away with the outdoor. But we're going to give them another crack this year, that's for sure. Ashley Huffman in the house. What's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Got a couple more minutes yet. Throw up that hashtag for the 34 mongrels. Get on a pack of them beans. There it is. He said, but you can have 6 plants per adult, 12 maximum per house. What state? Which state are you talking about? You talking about Ohio or? I know in Michigan it's 12 per 24 max. He needs his sleep. I always come up, Facebook user. Nope, still can't see you, whoever that was that said that. Alan Schaefer said Arizona. Yeah. Now, so in Ohio, I'm 100% honest with you. I'm stuck if it is factual on 6 or 12 per. I don't know. So I'm going to claim ignorance, I guess, and go with what I was originally told, which was 12. So I'm staying in the 12. That'll be fine. Yep, still Facebook user. You have about 1 more minute to jump over to YouTube or correct that StreamYard connection thing. Yeah, it's 12 per person in Michigan. Yep, that's why I love it. And New York's like the wild, can't even say the Wild West. It's like Wild East. It's crazy. They're just doing whatever they want up there. It was Lexi. Lexi was the Facebook user. Uh-oh. All right, guys, if you're just coming in, hurry up, throw up that 34 mongrels hashtag. We're going to dip out of here in just a couple of minutes. Jessica, I see you now. If that was you having trouble with the commenting. If you just came in, if it just got fixed. Chris said 12 is correct per house. So it's 6 per person up to 12, correct? She said, yeah, it was me. Good deal. We got you fixed. Hurry up and throw that hashtag up. If there's 2 or more adults. Yep. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I was hoping. And I'm good with that. I mean, like I said, if you know what you're doing with it and you're outdoors or indoors, either way, you can get a good chunk off that. And if not, get perpetual. I mean, if you're struggling to keep up, go perpetual. Just, if you need help with that, we can talk about that another time. But 10 grand on a pimped out shed greenhouse. Man, I got lucky when I got mine. I'm hoping that really the game changer for me. Leslie Cobb. Nope. Looks like we got you through. Hurry up. Go ahead and throw that hashtag up if you want. 34 mongrels. We're going to spin it. I was going to spin it a minute ago, but looks like we're getting a couple more people floating in. Evan Huffman. Looks like we got it fixed. There it is. You have 4 plants, but if you're wrecked, then you can only have 2. What? That's weird. Hello, Judy. We're going to throw that hashtag up if you're just coming in. I'd like to spin this one and get out of here. I got to get my kiddo to bed, but I will hang out a minute or 2 longer. Still got to play a commercial yet before we head out. Butch Hollis got his in. Anybody else? Last minute? Bud's just coming in. Throw that hashtag up real quick. About to spin it. We're going to have to call it. Oh, we're feeling good, Judy. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better this week than I did last week. Last week I was laid up a couple of days on a heating pad with a migraine and back pains, and not feeling great, but so far so good this week. Yeah, maybe through the group. Yeah, depending on what group you're on, it'll have you redo it too. Yeah, so hurry up, throw up that 34 mongrels. Don't forget the 34 before it. Hashtag 34 mongrels. And we're going to write the winner down for this. What should you say? You take a gamble outdoor with weather and pests. But if the gods are with you and you make it to harvest with no major issues, it's worth all the blood and tears. Outdoors is all about preventing issues or catching issues early and treating properly. I personally have noticed my outdoor flower is turpalicious compared to indoor. But growing outdoor will make you cuss and cry. Many times with outdoor grows, something goes down and I look to a friend and say, you see what God just did to me? Yeah, I said that a few times up there last year. I said that a few times. All right, guys, it is 8:18. I stuck around couple more minutes after what we wanted to. We have 40 entries out of 79 people watching. Looks like from what I saw, it looks like everybody that came in got that hashtag up. Well, Littlefield got his in. All right, so we're at 40 folks in on that giveaway. Let's go ahead and spin this one real quick, guys. See who gets this pack of beans. Who is the lucky winner? Get this stuff out of the way, off the screen. Aaron Thomas Cooper, are you still here? Tell me you stuck around. Hopefully you didn't hash and dash or take off. Let's see, Aaron Thomas Cooper. I bet he's still here. Glad to see you in tonight, Butternips. I haven't heard from you in a minute. I hope everything's going good for you up there. You guys get slammed with any more snow too? There he is. What's going on, bro? Make sure you send me that info, shipping info, through a DM, and we will get that sent over to Mr. Steve-O, and you will get your pack of beans on the way. I put beans outdoors this early. I have trees before September, October flowering time. Yeah, man. Got to be careful. Yeah, you got to be careful. And you got to be careful of that re-veg, too, if you don't have it in the right spot. If it gets Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. He said, always watching. Appreciate that. 8 inches of snow 2 nights ago. Holy cow. Yeah, and see, like, that's what freaks me out about down here is, like, I'll be down here and the weather is 65 and great, but almost 70. And then I look at the weather app up there and it says it's like 39, 40, and that night it's going to be 18. Hey, Thomas. I don't know if you realize this is the second time you came in and spammed my comments for my live. But if John Sackett's still watching, but can you see if he's through Purple Hairs? And if he is, appreciate you. I was starting to get nasty here, she said. Rose, we appreciate you coming in, hanging out. You have a good week as well. Guys, I hate to do it, but I can hear my daughter out there screaming. Thank you, bro, for showing up and hanging out, bearing with me through my stone stumbles back and forth to the tent, troubles with the cameras. Appreciate you, bro. That's my admin right there, guys. John Sackett, on top of things. On top of things all the time. So it's in GrowFam's live comment. Okay. At least we know where to look for him. All right, guys. I'm going to roll out again on another commercial. Another great product from a great sponsor. Comes in very handy. If you haven't already, get over and check out the site, www.thegrowfam.com. Also, get over and check out our awesome sponsor site, The Foop at thefoop.com. Check out the bundles and deals, and if you know, there's links around on the GrowFam, things we've shared that can get you 10% off. The code GrowFam10 over there works at Foop to get you 10% off whatever you're ordering. They've also put together a special GrowFam bundle for anybody in GrowFam that wants to get their hands on these products and try them out. Hit up anybody in the admin team, man. Anybody you see on the lineups every night through GrowFam Homestead, Master Rochi, myself, Waylon the Indoor Farmer, Sir Steve-O, Ash, Dreadful, Kim over at the Legit Bean Review. Any of us can hook you guys up with that code that you need to get that bundle pack with all the savings included. So just reach out. That's all it takes. All right, guys. Love you. Peace out. Have a good week.
Biochar is charcoal used for agriculture, and it's a game changer. It is created through a process called pyrolysis, a technique that bakes wood in a low oxygen setting at high temperatures. The result is a carbon-rich charcoal that improves soil health and fertility. Here's the science behind it. The porous nature of biochar provides an ideal habitat for beneficial soil microbes. These microbes, in turn, help in the decomposition of organic matter, releasing nutrients into the soil. Additionally, biochar also has a high capacity to retain water and nutrients. Not only does this save resources, but it also makes the soil more resilient to drought and nutrient depletion. Here's a good way to think about it. Biochar acts like a sponge, soaking up nutrients and water and releasing them slowly over time. The end result is healthier, more fertile soil that supports robust plant growth. And this practice is nothing new. Thousands of years ago, South American indigenous tribes utilized biochar in their agricultural practices. You probably didn't know that the Amazon rainforest is actually a man-made garden, with biochar as the key ingredient of an ancient supersoil, and it remains some of the most fertile on the planet thousands of years later. Despite its benefits, biochar can initially compete with plants for nutrients due to its high absorption capacity, potentially reducing nutrient availability to plants when first added to soil. Organic inoculated biochar by Foop Organic Biosciences solves this problem, and it's like nothing you've ever seen before. This biochar is inoculated with fish manure, providing it with a ready supply of nutrients and beneficial microbes. As a result, it will immediately begin to enrich your soil and will never compete with your plants for nutrients. By using this organic inoculated biochar, you're not just adding biochar to your soil, you're adding a nutrient-rich, microbe-packed soil amendment that's ready to start benefiting your plants straight away. So, Whether you're a farmer tending to vast fields or a gardener nurturing a small vegetable patch, this new organic inoculated biochar can help you improve your soil health and fertility, which will allow your plants to uptake nutrients more efficiently. Biochar represents a bridge between the past and the future, a tool that was once used by ancient civilizations and is now being harnessed by modern agriculture. Try FOOP today and see the difference for yourself.